We begin this afternoon bulletin with some breaking news, and Jamhuri High School has been closed indefinitely after students fought on Tuesday night. 7 students were seriously injured during a fight at that school, and some students currently are admitted in various hospitals over stab wounds. It is not clear how some students managed to get into the school with machetes and knives, but it is alleged that the fight broke out after a section of the students protested alleged discrimination on the basis of religion. We understand that Nairobi police bosses visited the school and are currently investigating the incident. Our reporter Trix Ingado has been at the school for the better part of the morning and now joins us live for an update from that particular venue. Thank you very much for joining us, Trix, this afternoon. Where are we now with whatever is happening? We know that police bosses have made way there. What is happening?
Yes, police boss Japheth Kome was here for the better part of the morning just to investigate and see what is happening in this school that is usually otherwise peaceful. And what seems to have happened is that tension that was under the undercurrents of tension seem to have burst out because we're told since Saturday by some of the students there was tension, some altercation between a prefect and some school members did indeed end up turning into an all-out fight. And of course, this was quelled by the school administration, the school principal and the school head, the school principal and his deputy rather managed to be able to quell that violence.
Yes,
but unfortunately, the morning of today, things took a turn for the worse because the all-out fight broke out between some of the students belonging to the Muslim religion and students belonging to the Christian religion. So what we have done is we've talked to some of the students from both sides of the divide, and there is a blame game that is ongoing because we are having Christians blaming the Muslims while the Muslims are blaming the Christians. But something that stands out from the Muslim side of things is that they feel that the principal of this school is not really taking heed to some of their complaints. When they have complaints, when they have problems, they say that the new principal, Fred Award, does not listen to them as they would like to, and therefore they have been having some pent-up anger towards the school administration. And when one of the school prefects, who happens to be Muslim, was disrespected by one student said to be of Christian Christian denomination,
yes,
things broke out. They tried to defend each other, and then it became an all-out fight. Well, with yes.
Just quickly, we understand that currently the school has been closed indefinitely. Have you been able to speak to the students? What are they saying with this latest development?
We did speak to members of the board. The members of the board did speak to us and told us that they are closing this school up until next week while they're conducting investigations. When we asked about the allegations that are being thrown about, especially with regards to some of the students having knives with them and using them against one another, they did say that they are unaware of these allegations, and they are hoping to unearth any such information through the investigation that's going to be taking part from today onwards into early next week when the school will be hopefully back on. So students have been asked to move out. Well, after the police bosses and the school administration talked to the students, they seem to have calmed down, and what was remaining was for some of the parents to meet with the school administration and for them to go home. Unfortunately, a scuffle broke out between two students, still from both sides of the religious divide, and this caused a lot of chaos, and everyone was ferried out of the school. So as of now, the school compound has been cleaned out and there's nobody here. And of course, it's going to be interesting to find out what the school administration, or the board rather, would come up in the investigation that's going to be released to the media, they say, next week. The police boss declined to speak to us. So on the side of what the police found when they came here, whether they found weapons, we are unaware on any of those matters. But what I would like to point out is that of the injured students, the students tell us that there were 35 who were injured because we're having some of them who are being taken care of right here, and some were taken to hospital, and they say that some have been admitted. But according to the board, only 10 students were injured. They were treated at various hospitals and released after their treatment. So this is going to be rather interesting to see how matters develop, and of course what solutions this school comes up with, given that this is a very intricate matter of religion and of course religious tolerance between the Muslim religious community that is made up of around 350 students here, and the rest which make up around 1,200 students from the Christian religion. Back to you in studio.
Trix Ingado joining us live from the Jamhuri High School that has been closed indefinitely after that scuffle over religion between the students or among the students. We'll be keeping you up to date with that.